Hey guys, let me know what you think by liking and commenting, and it really helps me and this channel out when you subscribe, so please click that button. Thanks a bunch. Alright everyone, today's episode is brought to you by Super Smooth Hobby Lubricants. Super Smooth Hobby Lubricants are 100% synthetic, and they come in medium oil versions, light oil, and PTFE or Teflon grease in this handy tube. These are very recent and modern formulations. The company that actually manufactures the oil and grease for Super Smooth is a very well-known company, and Super Smooth worked with their chemists to make sure that these would fulfill the needs of modern hobbyists. These formulas are specifically designed not to gum up, and they're designed also not to attract any kind of grease or dirt or dust. So remember Super Smooth. It's slicker than smooth. Okay, the first today is this beautiful, I think it's made by Roco. I think it's made by Roco. Can't tell from this. Either way, it's this beautiful French National Railroad Company locomotive. And I think it's based on a German design, maybe. I don't know much about these. Don't know much about French locomotives, that's for sure. But SNCF, French National Locomotive Company, I guess. Yeah, it's beautiful. It has the swinging doors here. Very nice. Beautiful cab interior, including a kettle? Or is this some sort of oil thing? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments. Either way, beautiful detailing on this locomotive for sure. Sprung bumpers. Nope, they're really soft plastic, but they're not sprung. Looks like it has headlights. Look at that. Let's see, does it have a smoke unit? It looks like it has one where you can just pop the smoke unit in. Very nice. Look at these details here. Incredibly nice unit. Should be a very easy DCC conversion. Let me see, is the motor in the tender? No, it's not. It's actually up here. Yeah, the motor is actually, I see the gears? The motor is up here. Is it on both? It looks like there's a motor. So the motor is, there's definitely a motor in the tender. I don't know if it's completely tender drive because these are not moving, but that may be because of some jam. All right, so there's a motorized tender. You can see the traction tires right there. The question is, often these will roll free, but that's not the case. I don't feel it rolling free. So is there also a motor in the front? If not, we'll find out soon, because if it's supposed to roll free, it will automatically just be horrible as it tries to push these wheels that aren't moving. Okay, so this is a 210-0. It's a decapod, right? There it goes. Okay, so it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful locomotive. It's incredibly smooth, just like Roco is known for. Unbelievably beautiful. It has a wonderful crawl. Let's see if I can kind of find the sweets. I have to break it over. Look at that. Let's see if I can pop this out of here to give you a better view of this.
have a bit of stiction to contend with. But as soon as it gets run out, it'll be a lot better. But oh, beautiful locomotive. Hope you enjoyed seeing that. I sure did. Okay, next up, I don't have too many of these smaller switching locomotives, but I think this is going to be Mantua. Is that right? It looks like Mantua. Yes, I can see the Tua part of Mantua. It looks like it's had some use, but not a hideous amount of use. Oof, that's going to be interesting. It's pretty gloppy right there. It's pretty nasty. I should get rid of that before I run it. Well, we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm not too familiar with these. I think my father had a few of them. Pretty neat for what they are. I don't think they're very expensive, right? And you could find them pretty cheap, but they're, let's see, it's an open frame motor, it looks like. I just dealt with one of these. It's pretty gloppy in there. Let's see, but the commutator looks really clean. Really, really clean. This should theoretically just work. And it's trying. It's trying to work. I can tell it's had smoke fluid in it, I think. Okay, let's see if it will respond. It probably needs to be awakened from its slumber a little bit. Probably has some resistance. I'll just put a very light coating on there. I always manage to tip these over because it's hard to do this while looking through. Very light dab. Looks like someone may have gotten a little bit overzealous with their oiling in the past of this thing. But that's okay. I think we can work with it. Let's see. That will eventually get on the worm gear, so we will just... It's very close to working. It wants to work. There it goes. There you go. There it goes. Let's see here. So it's going to need to be run in, but it is doing its thing. So it's got some pretty decent stiction. Overall, it's working better than a lot of these will. Let me see if I can do this off camera real quick and oil that motor. Okay, let's try that. To clean my track too, because there's starting to just be so much gunk on it since I run all these old locomotives on it. It doesn't. All right, so I'm gonna have to run this in. especially on rollers, and get rid of some of this hesitancy and stiction. That's a lot better. Just a little bit of a run-in seemed to have helped. Yeah, there it goes. It finally breaks free. Okay, well, that's pretty viable. So it could use a little bit more cleaning. Is that rust? Well, or is it just gunk? I can't tell on there, but looks like it's coming along pretty nicely. It's kind of a little bit of an ugly duckling, a little bit of a neglected beast, but yeah, it's okay. Seen worse, right? All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we have, what is this? Gonna be a Bach? What is this thing? Rivarossi. Oh yeah, it's a nice little Rivarossi switcher, but I don't have, well, okay. Don't have all the parts it's gonna require because it will be missing the, I assume, the negative from the tender, maybe? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, well, I won't really have time to show you that one, but, and, oh, wait a minute. What is that? Is that a wire hanging free there? What is that? Oh, that's actually from the pickups, but I need something to be able to feed the, okay, well, I'll be right back, and I will see if I can find a way to kludge this together so that it has a left track feed, because right now it won't. Should be coming through this tender. Well, no, it won't be coming through the tender. There's no pickups on this whatsoever. Well, this is a bit of a conundrum. All right, so there's definitely pickups on that side, and I assume then the other side is going to go through the frame? Well, you know what? Maybe we don't need the tender at all for this. And it's just sort of, well, you know what? I can feel it. Feel the motor trying. All right. But it's, let's say if to spin around enough to start grabbing that lubricant, but it is working. Let's see if we can break it free. The culprit seems to be...
All right, it actually took me a little while to get this going, and I have featured it on the Evil Christmas Tree versus Switcher video. So tune into that if you want to see how this became runnable. So let's get to the next one. Okay, and everyone, today the fifth one, or the fourth one I should say, losing count here, is this Mantua, what is it? It's Pennsylvania 282. That makes it a Mikado, right? It looks pretty nice. It's been open. I don't think it's new. Let's see if I can get this in a little bit better. There we go. Let's take it out slowly. Okay. Ooh, it's heavy. So there it is. Wow, it's nice. Big old die-cast metal shell like usual. Let's see if we can figure out how much this has been run. Some, but it's not horrific. Looks like it may have been run kind of recently, actually. Spin this around for you. Yeah, I mean, someone's had some fun with it, but I'm glad. But it's in my hands now, and hopefully I can have even more fun. Looks like it's got some lubrication. Yeah, it's got lubrication on it. I just can't tell what kind of shape the lubricant's in. Let's just quickly kind of do this here. Goodness only knows how long this has been sitting and where. It feels pretty loose though. Should be okay. One thing about these Mantuas, at least they don't have that power drive that they've got in their diesels that they made for Tyco, or power torque. Just spread a tiny bit of lubricant on it. Put it on the track. Okay. Let's see how it goes. You moving? You doing it? It's doing it. Get this. And again, my track's probably a little dirty. It's probably a lot dirty actually in my, I don't know. I think my controller here puts out about 20 volts in the end, but it's not very high amperage, so yeah, well, there it goes. Well, I think it's just got just a little bit of stiction because of being stored, and it is still a Mantua, so it's not like it has the smoothest running gear. So some stiction. I've got some ozone smell, so there's some dust that's burning off and some other things. Yeah, I think it's fine actually. It's kind of, it's a little bit hateful running forward though. Let me put it up on rollers. Oops. Susie went down. Alright. Got more resistance running forward. Might be a motor issue, but let's run it. See if it breaks in here. It's definitely not as smooth running forward. We got a pretty worn motor. Oh, now there it goes. There we go. Okay. Well, how do you like that? It's burning off something, so that's a good sign. Okay, well, looks like I'm not going to have a repair out of this one, but I'm definitely going to have a repair out of that small one. I'm not going to worry about the stiction in this or the French one, but there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this running session, this grab bag session, and I'll come back at you soon with another one. I have a lot of locomotives to go through, and if you enjoy these, I'm really glad. If you got anything out of it, appreciate it if you left a comment below. Let me know, do you have any of these? Do you have any experience with these? Which one do you like best? This one's actually pretty cool, but it's hard to beat that Roco French locomotive, SNCF locomotive. I appreciate if you like, and it really helps my algorithm if you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So thanks a bunch. Take care. Talk to you later. Stay safe, and happy model railroading.